Hey there, toy collector friends and Doctor Who fans alike. Welcome back to the channel. I'm the Triple TC, that's the time travelling toy collector, and this is a recent acquisition. I'm really excited about it. It's one of the ones that's been eluding me for a really long time, out of stock on various websites, but this is the Emperor of the Daleks. But as he appeared in the second Doctor's era, as you can see here, in, I think it was the Evil of the Daleks, where we finally saw the Emperor of the Daleks as 'twas. As usual with the Eagle Moss collection, he comes packaged in this Doctor Who Emperor of the Daleks second Doctor box, which is this pod where he's kept very safe inside there, safe and sound, very nice, very lovely. I think it was a special edition. I know that they sometimes do special sizes within the range, but I think this was a separately purchased special edition. I picked it up at a Comic-Con towards the end of 2025. Super excited by it because this is one of the few Daleks I don't have and I've actually really wanted. It's quite hefty. There are some downs to it. There are some evident downs to it, which I'll go through in a second. But to be honest, they pale into insignificance compared to the fact that I now have it. And I nearly didn't. I picked it up, I put it down, I picked it up, I put it down, I picked it up, I put it down. I picked it up and I bought it. I made the choice, because to be honest, I'll tell you how much it cost. It cost £10. £10 cash, bang. And I couldn't be happier, to be perfectly honest. Now, a couple of issues that are obvious, we'll go straight for now. Some of the paint here, I'm hoping you can see this, maybe if I zoom in a little bit more. Some of the paint here isn't great. You can see different shades of it where it's been done. You can see some paint bleed around the edges. There's some terrible paint bleed here on the eye stalk. The eye stalk is suffering from what I can only call ED, which is extermination droop, presumably, because it's a bit droopy. I'm assuming it's because the actual character is supposed to be Mammoth and he's just looking down at everyone. That is my how to get away with it headcanon for this figure. It is, as you'll hopefully hear, it's not in any sort of way rubbery or plastic. It is actually moulded that way, and you can actually see there as well where it is conjoined to the body of the Dalek. So I couldn't even do anything to change that if I wished to. Again, more, I think I just said, you can see really obviously the bleed there now that I've zoomed in. There is some bleed around the edges of this Dalek. I do like the matte and the shiny variations there. I really like that. You can see where some of the matte hasn't taken though on that lower case. There's also where you've got the two different coloured, yeah, I never really understood this. So if anyone knows why they look like that, please tell me in the comments. I'll be fascinated. But yeah, you can see again, black paint not fully filling up the sections, and the yellow paint on those particular globes, orbs, insert appropriate word here, not great. Same across the whole piece. I mean, there are a few, and again towards the base you can see again, I can't quite work out whether the black has slipped onto it or some of the silver has rubbed off. I think it's the black slipped onto it, to be perfectly honest. You can see where the silver's gone onto the black there. These are hand painted allegedly though. It is a remnant from the Eagle Moss and Hero Collector range. At the bottom we have Emperor of the Daleks from... Oh, it is Evil from the Daleks. That would have been easy to check. Registration and licensing information. And that's slightly felt underside for non-slippage purposes. Let me pop it back over here. Actually, that zoom works quite well. I might leave it there. But again, a really hefty figure. I'll come out slightly. A really hefty figure, but nevertheless one I've really wanted to get, and so hard to track down. So when I saw it for a tenner, despite its blemishes, I was like, yeah, I have to have that. Now, I've commented a few times that Eagle Moss figurine collection doesn't scale with character options figures, and so just to reiterate that, he's getting a lot of coverage in my Doctor Who stuff at the moment. But here is again the current Vortex edition 15th Doctor figure standing next to him, so you can see how utterly out of proportion it is. Don't get me wrong, when this was conceived and made, there was absolutely zero intention for them to be in scale. What I would say is it also doesn't scale effectively with any of the other Daleks or figures from that range, because, as mentioned, it should be epically huge, and it clearly isn't. But that's not a problem for me. I'm quite happy to have it. It's a very unique design. We never saw it since, really, in any Doctor Who media. So I'm very, very glad to be adding this to my collection, to my Parliament of the Daleks. It's very different to the other Emperor Dalek, the one that we got that is properly mammoth, from Parting of the Ways, which you can see a video of in my Parliament of the Daleks playlist. But it's really great to have it. I did think it was going to elude me, and then it was just sitting there. And as I say, I did hum and ha because I thought, oh, am I going to get another copy of it that's better? To be honest, I've been looking for so long. My answer to that, I think, is no. I think I have to just accept that that's not going to happen. And if it does, great. This was £10 for a holding figure. You know, I'm happy to have paid £10. I understand from some people this particular figure and others go for a damn sight more than £10 if you were to be looking online in certain quarters. And even when I've looked online, I can't find it that's available. So anyway, thank you for sticking with me for the last 7 or 8 minutes. I've been the Triple TC. That's the time traveling toy collector. Sorry. This has been the Emperor of the Daleks from the Evil of the Daleks, as featured in the second Doctor's story of the same name. Let me know in the comments below if you've already got this, if you've picked this up, if you're a fan of the Eagle Moss figurines, if you're excited for what may be coming next in the figurine land of Doctor Who, courtesy of Master Replicas and possibly others. And I very much look forward to seeing you in a future or indeed a past video. But for that to happen, please like the video, and if you could, just drop a quick subscription to the channel. No obligation to watch everything, of course. And to be perfectly honest, it helps me get towards my next subscriber milestone, which really helps me and the channel get out there a little bit more, because it's only a small channel, so that would be so much appreciated. Anyway, thank you for spending your time. Take care. Bye-bye for now, and it just remains for me to say that a thing of beauty really is a toy or a model forever. Bye-bye for now.